The Mandalorian, Episode 6, The Prisoner. I'm Joe. Please subscribe to this channel. Plenty of other great videos coming up. Hope to have you along for the ride. So far, so bad. At least from my point of view, I haven't enjoyed this show. Episode 6 was the first episode that wasn't a steaming pile of feces since Episode 1. It wasn't bad. Was it great? No. Was it still predictable? Of course. It was still not only does the good guy win in the end, but the good guy doesn't kill most of the bad guys. Tricks the major bad guys at the very end, but you don't see them get killed. You just see their ship blow up, so you don't know if they're even dead. So there was no surprises, no shocks. You know, everybody was bad. This comes hot off of one of the recent Rick and Morty episodes about putting together a crew. The heist film and the double cross. The double crosses, which this had, which kind of made it why it was so predictable. It had Bill Burr in it. He wasn't bad as an actor. I mean, he didn't stink the screen up. I mean, he was pretty good. I'm not as overly disgusted by this episode as I was the last couple of episodes. Richie pointed out how the Mandalorian is anti-droid, and he is, and they haven't explained why. I also recently heard the whole thing about how the guy who's playing the Mandalorian he wasn't even in the 4th episode. His stunt doubles played him the whole time. That also kind of like takes something away. Like the main actor is like not even acting in it. Was that why he never takes his helmet off? Watch the show Rebels. Obviously there may be different clans that have different rules, but Sabine's clan they walked around all the time without their helmets on. Sabine's mother was like the leader or something, and you'd see her standing there without her helmet on. That's why they brought the Mandalorians can't take their helmets off, because the actor they hired, they knew they weren't going to have him for every episode. How much money did they throw at this freaking guy to do a voiceover? Thank God it wasn't awful, because I'm watching the show because I really have no other choice at this point. I want to see them. 2 more to go. God knows what's going to happen, because they haven't, every episode's been something new. But that's really all I got, man. I mean, it's not like I'm going to give it a 5-star review. I mean, I have to give credit where credit's due. I could actually watch this episode and not be totally pissed off. But, I mean, it was still predictable. You still knew exactly what was going to happen and how it was going to happen. You knew they were going to turn on him. You knew he was going to get the better of them. Baby Yoda, walked around the ship and acted adorable because they got toys to sell, folks. Who knows? Maybe Richie's going to think this episode sucked because I didn't think it sucked. Or maybe we've come a little closer together. Roll that footage of Richie's review.
Ooh, I hope no one finds me. Ooh, I hope no one finds me. Oh, hey. Okay. You're probably wondering, what am I doing on a submarine? Yeah, I don't really have an answer for that, but all I can tell you is this week, I'm on a submarine. Next week, who knows where I'll be? Alright, so I don't really have that much time here, and I really can't talk that much because, well, I'm in a submarine. It's pretty cramped quarters. I can't believe I gotta sleep in the missile silo. I have a pretty good feeling that Joe is gonna like this episode. I'm not gonna say he loves it, but he's gonna like it way more than the previous episodes this season. And you know why? Because it's a heist episode, that's why. So the title of this episode is called The Prisoner. And you know what? Great cast. I mean, let's just put Bill Burr aside, because he played a fun character, especially with that turret that came out of his back. But I just want to talk about how original and fun it was. I mean, this is a heist episode, and who doesn't like heist episodes? Unless you're, I guess, Rick Sanchez. But being that it was a heist episode, that means we got introduced to more fun, well-rounded characters. We had the Heavy, which looked like a demon, extremely appropriate. We have Bill Burr's character, which was a really fun guy. I mean, he tried to be a little bit of a smartass, and that's Bill Burr, so why not play to his strengths? Totally understandable. We had that, man, I'm totally forgetting that woman's name, was the tentacle porn coming out of her heads. Then we had the robot droid that was piloting the ship and very robotic, and it kept saying interesting, interesting, even more interesting. Yeah. So from beginning to end, there was a lot going on for it, from the interactions between all the mercenaries and pretty much the Mandalorian proving them wrong, because who doesn't want to see Mandalorian prove them wrong? It's a tale as old as time with David versus Goliath, although I don't want to say that, Mandalorian's David and he's fighting a Goliath, although he did have a fight with Hellboy later on, which was actually pretty fun. So just to go through quickly all the things that I've enjoyed about this episode, it's going to be pretty much right at the third act, when everybody betrayed the Mandalorian, locked them into that cell, and then the Mandalorian got out, which was a pretty fun sequence, him breaking off the arm of that droid and then using it like a RoboCop thing, knife coming out and interfacing with the door. Him taking out everybody one by one, from Hellboy to Tentacle Porn Lady to Bill Burr. Ooh, you know what else was really enjoyable about this episode? The X-Wing sequence at the end. Ooh, we were waiting for that. I mean, as soon as they hit that distress beacon at the New Republic ship, I'm like, oh, I wonder what ships are gonna come in and bombard that prison vessel. And you know what? X-Wings were coming in. I gotta say, the thing that I didn't enjoy in this episode was the Baby Yoda and droid mercenary hide-and-seek sequence. I wish there was a little bit more of a payoff in that, other than the droid getting blasted by Mandalorian. I really, really wish, and I feel like it was a missed opportunity of the droid firing its gun at Baby Yoda and Baby Yoda stopping that laser mid-air. So, really fun episode. Way more fun than all the previous episodes, maybe because it was a heist episode, and why not combine elements? But, totally fun, totally enjoyable. I'm looking forward to the next episode, so if you guys don't mind, I'm going to get some crackers and then hide out in the missile silo. Alright, see you later guys, bye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel. Plenty of other great videos coming up. Until next time, I'm Joe.